A celebrity I would trade lives with is Emma Stone. She's perfect, she's hilarious, and I don't know, she's like in all the funny comedy movies that I like, so I guess like that's just something I've always wanted to do.
Shawn Johnson. She's a professional gymnast that won a medal at the Olympics.
Probably Carmen. Yeah.
Like the singer Carmen with a K?
Yep.
A famous celebrity that I would like to trade lives with is Darth Vader.
Darth Vader?
Yeah.
He's not even a real person.
So?
Okay.
Perhaps maybe Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift.
Donald Trump. I don't know if he's a celebrity or not, but I want just money.
Carrie Underwood.
You want to trade places with Carrie Underwood?
Yes.
All right. Who is a celebrity that you would want to trade lives with?
Jack Human.
I don't know who that is.
Wolverine. He's in Les Miserables. X-Men.
Oh, Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, that person. Whatever.
Jack Human?
A celebrity I think I'd like to trade lives with would probably be Will Smith.
Yeah, I would too. Okay.
He saves the world every year almost.
That's right.
Have you ever looked at someone's life, maybe a musician or an athlete, and you thought to yourself, man, I wish I could have that life? I'm sure you have. And then there's probably those other people, and you look at their life and you say, well, no one should have that much money, or no one should be that talented. And I'm sure you've done that too, because I know I have. And if we're honest, we often even have these thoughts about people that we know, right? If my parents paid for everything in my life, then I could have the newest stuff too. Or if I didn't care so much about my grades, I could be that good at that thing too. Or she's not really that pretty. Or it's not that hard to make a good grade in that class. Or no one's really that nice. Well, what is it that causes those kinds of thoughts in us? Why is it that there are people we don't like because they're too nice or too talented or too smart? Why is it that we feel like when someone else does well in something, then it somehow takes away from what we did? If someone else makes a better grade than us, then we're stupid or they're a cheater. If someone looks better than we do, then we must be ugly or she probably starves herself. Why is it that we are happy when this person fails or stumbles? Well, it comes from jealousy that is stored up in our heart. Because we read verses that say that God knit us together in our mother's womb. We hear about the kind of detailed care that he took to create us, and we're angry. And we think we're angry with this person, but we're not. I mean, why would we be angry with them? Is it their fault that they're talented or they did well in something? Not really. Who we're really angry with is God. Because we feel like he didn't treat us equally. Well, believe it or not, life isn't equal, and neither is God. And in some ways, we're happy about this, right? I mean, I don't want equal or fair if it means I get less. I only want fair if it means I get more. I don't want God to be fair with my sin. I want God to give me better than I deserve. But God should give me just as much talent or resources to make money or ability that he gives someone else. But he doesn't. So how do we cure jealousy and guard our heart against it? Well, we need to learn how to celebrate the successes of others and trust that God still loves us and we still have value even if that person is better than us in something. Today, you're going to look at a story of one of the kings of Israel named Saul. Saul began to be jealous of one of his officers in the army named David, and this jealousy turned into an intense hatred of David. Saul was unable to love and celebrate David's successes. He always felt like it made him less when David did well. We need to learn from Saul and learn to love others the way that God does. And that starts with confessing to God, and maybe even someone else, that we have jealousy in our heart. And we need to admit that we're not angry with this person. We're angry with God because we feel like he was unfair. But then we have to choose to move past that. And the way we do that is actively celebrating someone else's successes. I'm not telling you to lie here, but I'm telling you to act the way that you want to feel. Do it until you feel it. You may not really be happy for someone, but try and say something nice to them when they do well. Try to be happy for them. Over time, I bet you will start to feel it. Well, let's spend some time talking about how we can cure the sickness of jealousy in our hearts.